guys, Kyle Pepper here, coming back with another video. This is the market update for December 2023. So, oh gosh, I just realized. Just ignore that curl. Or if you can't, just stop the video. Anyway, sorry. We have the December figures out for 2023 in December. So this is put together by the South Central Kansas MLS, and I wanted to share these with you. I have not looked through these myself. So we're just going to go through it together, get an idea of what my reaction is to these. And if you guys have any reactions yourself, let us know. So let's just start off with overall home sales. So this is like a huge document, which we're not going to go through all that. We're just going to hit the highlights. So for December of 2023, home sales in South Central Kansas fell by 1.2% in December compared to the prior year. So even from 2022 to 2023, sales fell a little over 1%, which it's not bad. Sales 2023, 678 units and 686 in 22. Excuse me. What are the big things? So here, average sales price of existing homes was $228,453. This represents another increase of 5.3% from 22 to 23, when the average in 22 was 216,000. 216,000 in my thought process in Wichita for an average price is just blows my mind. I mean, I've been in real estate for 5 years now, and taking it from whenever I first started, it was 165 in the hot months. So that number would be 165 in June or July. And in 5 short years, it's jumped up from 165 to, and probably one of the more slower winter months, 228,000. That's crazy. It's a crazy 5-year appreciation. Obviously, we throw the COVID years into there, which is unprecedented, but still, for Wichita, that's big. New construction sales, 68 in December, 75 the prior year, down 9%. Average new construction home, 420,000. That's crazy. This is interesting. So the total contracts for sale that were written in December 2023 were 588, which is up from 524 in December of 22. This is an increase of 12.2%. That's good. That shows that things are still happening. People are still willing to spend money on a house, even in December, and more than last year. That makes me optimistic coming into 24. And then probably one thing that I like to know the most is the inventory. So this past month, we were sitting at 1,365 units at the end of December, which is up from 1,043 as of last year, which is great. So that's over 300 more homes on the market than last year. That's a lot. That's a lot. This figure represents 1.7 months supply of homes on the market. I think that is down a little bit. I think at the highest this year, I think it was around 2 months supply. I think. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure I remember hearing that, which is great. That's great. So this kind of gives that went down a little bit. So 2 to 1.7. So I don't know why I said that's great. Just ignore me. But listen to me at the same time. It's fine. Median days on market, 14, still low. We're seeing those upper price ranges sit a little bit longer. Maybe your 300s, your 350s, and up. But there's a weird area, I think, once you get into like 4, 5s, and 6s, maybe even 7s, and I'm talking about 100,000, where it might actually, though, depending on the type, they go pretty quick still. Okay, we're scrolling down. It's entire MLS summary statistics. Oh boy. Okay, so this will give us a good idea of December MLS statistics 3-year history. So 23 as opposed to 22 that had mostly higher interest rates. That's whenever they were increasing. 23 is whenever they were on the higher end, not historically. And then 21 is whenever rates were fairly low. So let's look at home sales. So we knew it was down. The difference between 21 and 22 was down 30%. So this is the big change number right here from 21 to 22. So the difference between 21 and 22 was home sales dropped in December from 21 to 22, 30%. Active listings went up 42%. Month supply from 21 to 22 up almost 72%. Crazy. So look at this. Whenever we talk about low inventory, so whenever I jumped in, I think it was still a little bit more of a seller's market, but we were closer to the average of home supply, which I think was closer to 3 months supply, which is just a kind of a barometer, a benchmark. In 21, the month supply in December was 0.7. 0.7. Talk about record low. 0.7. And you're talking about thousands of homes. This year, there was over 9,449 closed listings in 2023. So 0.7. That's just, yeah. We'll keep going. So 9,449 listings were closed year to date. That's down 10.6%. Figures. Sales price. So look at that. Year to date, across the whole year of 22 to 23, average sales price went up 3.7%. So this is December. So this is just for the month of December right here. This is year to date. Very interesting. Average days on market, not surprised, went up a little bit. The contract as opposed to the list price, percent of list. So in 2022, on an average, it sold for 0.6% higher than the list price. This year, it sold for 99.6, which is less than list price. Interesting. Down 1%. And that's the median, so the middle. History of closed listings. Closed listings by month. Either way, I won't make this video too long, but that just gives you an idea of kind of where we sit right now. As opposed in December 22 to 23, that we're sitting pretty normal from last year as far as home sales, just down 1%, but average price did go up by 5.3%. This is just a recap from the beginning of the video. And we're sitting at a higher inventory of listings, which is good. Interest rates came down a little bit before Christmas, and this is a good sign to have more listings on the market. And as we start getting into the warmer months, hopefully get more listings on the market and we get more people into homes that want to move. So perfect. That is just the December update of home sales figures for Wichita, South Central Kansas MLS in 2023. So if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, gripes, or praises, feel free, leave them in the comments or let us know. Thanks.